The Los Angeles Dodgers are shaking things up this spring training in ways that have fans buzzing and front office personnel facing tough decisions. The team is coming off a season where the bullpen often struggled to maintain consistency, and management is clearly determined to ensure that this year does not repeat those moments of frustration. Among the most intriguing developments are the performances of Kyle Hurt and Santiago Espanyol, two players whose surprising form has added depth to a roster that already boasts considerable talent. Their emergence has not only energized the coaching staff, but also presents a challenge for Andrew Freeman and Dave Roberts as they work to craft the optimal roster for opening day. Every decision now carries significant weight, and the results from spring training are beginning to shape what could be one of the most competitive Dodgers squads in recent memory. Kyle Hurt's progress this spring has been particularly noteworthy. After undergoing Tommy John surgery, there were naturally questions about his ability to regain his prior form and effectiveness on the mound. What has been remarkable is how quickly he has adapted and excelled in his new role as a long relief pitcher. In just 3 innings pitched so far this spring, he has allowed only 2 hits and 1 earned run while recording 6 strikeouts. Numbers alone only tell part of the story. What truly stands out is the way his movement and command have returned, even improved in some respects, compared to before his surgery. His capacity to manage innings efficiently, maintain velocity, and handle pressure situations gives the Dodgers options they have not had in the bullpen for some time. With a role designed around flexibility and multi-inning relief appearances, Hurt is positioning himself as a reliable weapon capable of stepping in when the team needs length from the mound or a critical strikeout in tight games. The coaching staff has been deliberate in guiding him into this expanded role. Throughout spring training, there has been a clear emphasis on building his endurance and fine-tuning his delivery to maximize effectiveness over multiple innings. This strategy reflects a shift in how the Dodgers are approaching bullpen management, emphasizing versatility and depth. The long relief position, often overlooked, is now a pivotal spot that can determine how the team handles high-leverage situations later in the season. Hurt's progression has been met with enthusiasm internally, as his performance not only fills a strategic need, but also demonstrates resilience and adaptability, qualities highly valued by the Dodgers' leadership. For a player returning from a major surgical procedure, his composure and consistency in games, even early in spring training, have been reassuring signs that the organization may finally have a solution for a bullpen role that has historically been problematic. Meanwhile, the infield battle is shaping up to be just as compelling, with Santiago Espanyol emerging as a player to watch. A minor league signing with a major league invitation, Espanyol has turned heads with his ability to contribute both offensively and defensively. His average in spring training sits well above expectations, with multiple hits, extra base contributions, and impressive run production in limited opportunities. While sample sizes remain small, his performance offers the Dodgers multiple options at second base, a position that has often lacked depth in prior seasons. Espanyol's consistency at the plate, combined with solid fielding skills, makes him a strong candidate to be more than just a backup. He brings a level of versatility and reliability that is rare for a player in his position, providing management with flexibility as they consider matchups, lineup construction, and game-time adjustments throughout the season. The addition of Espanyol to the mix complicates decisions for Dave Roberts and Andrew Freeman, but in a positive way. Having multiple players who can deliver both on the field and at bat allows the team to craft lineups strategically and adapt as situations demand. Rather than being forced to rely on a narrow set of options, the coaching staff can experiment during spring training, evaluate performance under pressure, and ultimately select the combination that maximizes the team's chances for success. This depth has been a focus in the offseason, and seeing it translate into tangible results early in spring training is a promising sign. Fans are beginning to witness the emergence of a roster that is not only talented, but also adaptable, capable of handling the rigors of a long season while maintaining competitiveness across all positions. Beyond individual performances, the overall tone of this spring training is one of competition and opportunity. Players are aware that every inning, every plate appearance, and every defensive play counts. The intensity is evident not just on the field, but in how coaches are evaluating each scenario, weighing potential roles, and considering the long-term implications of every decision. For Kyle Hurt, this means proving he can handle the workload and responsibility of a multi-inning relief role. For Santiago Espanyol, it is about demonstrating consistency and reliability that could earn him regular playing time in a crowded infield. Each player's success feeds into the larger picture of a team that seeks not only to contend, but to dominate in all aspects of the game, from pitching depth to offensive production and defensive reliability. Fans watching these developments have reason to feel excited about the Dodgers' prospects. While spring training is traditionally a period of experimentation and evaluation, the level of performance from emerging players such as Hurt and Espanyol provides early indicators of the depth and talent this team may carry into the regular season. With competition for roster spots fierce and multiple players excelling simultaneously, it is clear that no spot on the roster will be handed out without merit. This approach ensures that players are motivated, that roles are earned, and that the team can rely on a variety of contributors throughout the season. The potential for surprises, breakout performances, and unexpected strategic moves makes this spring particularly intriguing for Dodgers fans who are eager to see how management will balance talent, opportunity, and team needs. The implications extend beyond just individual players. The Dodgers' ability to develop versatile contributors capable of filling multiple roles reflects a broader organizational philosophy that values adaptability and strategic depth. Whether it is providing innings in high-pressure games, covering for injuries, or adjusting lineups based on opposing pitching, having players like Hurt and Espanyol performing at a high level opens up possibilities that were not available in previous seasons. It also underscores the importance of spring training as a proving ground, where players demonstrate readiness and resilience, and where management can make informed decisions about roles and rotations. The Dodgers are showing that they are not content with relying solely on established stars, but are willing to cultivate new talent, experiment with innovative roles, and strategically position themselves for sustained success across the entire season. As spring training continues to unfold, the Los Angeles Dodgers are finding themselves in a unique position, one that presents both challenges and opportunities. The emergence of players like Kyle Hurt and Santiago Espanyol has added complexity to roster decisions, but also highlights the depth the team has cultivated over recent seasons. While last year's bullpen often struggled to hold leads and maintain consistency, this year the front office and coaching staff are approaching the situation with renewed confidence. The ability to rely on multiple players capable of handling high-pressure innings, adapting to different roles, and maintaining offensive contributions has created a competitive environment that benefits the team as a whole. Every practice, bullpen session, and in-game situation now carries weight, as performance in these moments is carefully scrutinized to determine who will earn key spots on opening day. For Kyle Hurt, the progression from a post-surgery recovery into a multi-inning relief role has been a defining storyline of this spring. His mechanics have been refined, his control sharpened, and his ability to navigate opposing lineups has become increasingly impressive. In an era where bullpen versatility is critical, Hurt's adaptability allows the Dodgers to approach each game with confidence in their pitching depth. He is no longer just a pitcher returning from surgery. He is a strategic asset whose presence can influence managerial decisions, from late-inning matchups to long-term workload planning across the season. Each inning pitched in spring training is a proving ground, and Hurt has consistently demonstrated that he can handle both the physical and mental demands of his new role. His potential to serve as a reliable long relief option provides the Dodgers with the kind of flexibility that can make a decisive difference during close contests and playoff scenarios. Meanwhile, the infield battle has intensified, particularly at second base, where the competition for playing time is becoming increasingly intriguing. Santiago Espanyol has quickly established himself as a player worthy of consideration for a starting role. His ability to maintain a high batting average while delivering solid fielding performance has created a situation where the coaching staff has multiple viable options to choose from. Unlike players who may excel in one dimension but struggle in another, Espanyol offers a balanced skill set that allows him to contribute in numerous ways. This versatility is especially valuable in games that demand strategic substitutions or in scenarios where lineup depth is tested. His development reflects not only personal growth, but also the organization's emphasis on fostering adaptable players who can thrive in different positions and situations. The challenge for Dave Roberts and Andrew Freeman is now to manage this depth effectively. With several players performing at a high level in spring training, every decision carries long-term implications. Choosing between players like Espanyol and others for the opening day roster involves weighing current performance, consistency, potential, and the ability to handle high-pressure moments. These are not simple decisions, as each choice can ripple through the season, affecting matchups, pitching rotations, and game strategy. For fans, the result is a sense of anticipation and excitement, knowing that the team is equipped with multiple capable contributors ready to make an impact. The competition also sends a clear message to all players that every opportunity is earned, fostering an environment of accountability and continuous improvement that has been a hallmark of the Dodgers' organizational culture. Beyond the individual battles, the broader implication for the Dodgers is the evolution of team strategy. The organization has clearly invested in creating a roster capable of both consistency and adaptability. Players who can perform in multiple roles, whether in long relief, spot starts, or varied infield positions, provide the coaching staff with tactical flexibility that can be leveraged throughout the long season. This depth reduces the risk associated with injuries, slumps, or unexpected performance fluctuations. It also allows the team to strategically manage workloads, ensuring that key contributors are available and effective when it matters most. The performances of Hurt and Espanyol are examples of how individual development aligns with organizational strategy, illustrating a seamless connection between player growth and team objectives. Fans observing these spring training developments are witnessing a transformation in how the Dodgers approach roster management. The traditional model of relying heavily on a fixed starting lineup or a limited bullpen is being supplemented with a focus on versatility, depth, and strategic deployment. Every appearance, whether on the mound or in the field, is analyzed for its contribution to the team's overall performance and potential matchups throughout the season. Players like Kyle Hurt exemplify this approach on the pitching side, while Santiago Espanyol showcases it within the infield. Their progress provides both immediate solutions for roster construction and long-term value, ensuring that the team remains competitive even as the season evolves. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. What began as a quiet clubhouse whisper has quickly turned into one of the most intriguing rumors circulating around Major League Baseball. According to people close to the situation, Willie Adams, currently wearing the colors of the San Francisco Giants, has allegedly made it very clear behind the scenes that he would never suit up for the Los Angeles Dodgers under any circumstances. The statement, not made publicly but reportedly shared in private conversations, has fueled intense speculation around the league. Rivalries in baseball are nothing new, but few carry the historical and emotional weight of Giants versus Dodgers. For a player to draw such a definitive line, even hypothetically, suggests that this goes far beyond contract values or market size. Insiders suggest that Adams' stance may be rooted in personal principles, competitive pride, and a deep respect for the identity he is building in San Francisco. Executives around Major League Baseball are said to be paying close attention. While no trade talks involving the Dodgers are officially on the table, the rumor alone reshapes how front offices might evaluate Adams' future. A player openly resistant to joining one of the sport's most powerful franchises could narrow potential destinations, but could also strengthen his bond with a fan base that thrives on defiance against its biggest rival. Some observers believe this rumored declaration may also be strategic. By drawing a firm boundary, Adams could be signaling loyalty to the Giants' culture while distancing himself from the constant speculation that follows star players linked to big-market teams. Others see it as an emotional reaction, one born from the intensity of the rivalry and the atmosphere that surrounds every Giants-Dodgers encounter. Until Adams addresses the rumor directly, the story lives in the gray area between truth and myth. In a league where silence often speaks louder than words, the idea that a player would never cross enemy lines is enough to keep the speculation alive and the rivalry burning. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.